Hey guys, Matt here. Welcome back to this week's portfolio update. I like to show my portfolio once a week, somewhere around then, as I believe that sets me apart from other stock YouTubers out there, and that I show my receipts. And my goodness, like the week started off pretty scary, but I don't know if this is scarier, more scary, or less scary. But I am up. Like I think I gained like $5,000 this week, somewhere around then, maybe more. Like, I am up to $66,042.40. And I am just barely in the red. Now, compare that to the last couple of weeks. And yeah, like, I don't know. Now maybe it's the effects of this downturn of this market over the past year and a half. But I'm a little more suspicious than thrilled that I'm so far up this week. But we got the Nasdaq up 6.2% over a 5-day period. We got the Dow up 5.6% over the same period. Yeah, I mean, maybe this is like I said earlier, maybe this is a product of a year and a half of beatdown and me being completely desensitized. I don't know if this is the start of a bull market, or probably not, or the start of maybe we've reached the bottom, or if this is just a bull trap. But I mean, given how desensitized I am to any of this these days, yeah, I'm going to withhold judgment until, at least a few more weeks to see if this whole thing continues. Now, I did read we got some good news on inflation that we might have peaked, but I guess only time will tell on that. Now, the news that I want to talk about, and if this is the first video you've seen on my channel, this may seem unexciting to you, but I am actually profitable on AT&T. I think as of this week, I'm actually profitable. Now, the reason why I'm so excited about this is that, I mean, I've been down on AT&T for maybe a year, maybe more. Who knows? I'm not gonna go back and check, but I've been down on AT&T a long time. And when I say down, like it's not 32% down, but I think I've been as low as 15% down, maybe a little more. And for a value stock like AT&T, that's a lot. And for me to have this comeback, yeah, I mean, I love to see it. Now, let me be clear about my intentions with AT&T. AT&T is not a stock I bought for hyper capital appreciation. Now, it's a value stock. Now, as with any other value stock, I do want to see it grow, but my I guess my end goal with AT&T is dividends and long-term dividends over a period of time. So, if the price stays like this around here, like in other words, trading sideways for a while, that's perfectly fine because the dividends will just go back into buying more of these over a period of time. And eventually, I'd like to buy more shares of AT&T. But I mean, as you can see here, I am like AT&T is 13.8% of my portfolio. Now, even with a stock that I believe in as strongly as AT&T, I can't buy more shares of AT&T when I have this portfolio, this much. So at the very least, I would like to even some of this out on some of the other positions, and then once I'm done, I will return to AT&T, and if I'm down, I will start buying more shares. And the annoying thing about AT&T in the short term, this is very short term and very nitpicky, I guess, is that even with whenever we have a huge positive day in the market where all my stocks are up, almost always happens. AT&T trades lower. Now it's very slightly lower, but it's still annoying, right? And whenever the market has a massive down day, guess what trades up usually? AT&T. It's always the problem child. And yeah, it's nitpicky, but still, it's something I've noticed. All my other stocks are improving. I mean, Bank of America is on its way up. Cisco is on its way up. Now, I did say that once, I did mention in the previous video, eventually Cisco will be on its way out. Bank of America will eventually be on its way out, but not during this market. Like, I need to see Cisco back in the 60s before I start tapering off. Bank of America needs to get into, I would say, the 40s, maybe 50s, whatnot. And I don't know what I'm going to do after I sell these positions. I've been thinking of taking the proceeds and investing these into an ETF, something that tracks the S&P 500, another ETF. Now, that's not very YouTube popular. That's not going to give me a lot of views for me to, for me to say. But I mean, honestly, I think ETFs are the best way to invest for most investors, and to be able to put into a set it and forget it position like an S&P 500 ETF, yeah, it will give me 2 less stocks to worry about. I have to read less earnings reports, all that stuff. Yeah, I think it'd be a positive move down the line. Now, let's see. If FedEx is on its way up, back above 200, well, back above 200. We'll see if Facebook continues. Qualcomm's doing well. Revolve's on its way back. I almost bought some shares when it hit 25, 26, but I didn't. I'm not mad about missing it because, I mean, it didn't hit the amount I wanted. So that's perfectly fine. Verizon's slowly on its way back up. Walgreens is slowly on its way back up. So far, we're doing pretty well. Now, as far as the moves I made, I mean, you see it. I bought a lot of Intel and I bought a lot of Palantir. Like, these are positions that I've covered in previous videos, but I believe very strongly in both of these stocks over the long term, and I will continue to buy more shares of each of these. Now, maybe not if the market keeps shooting up, but I'm not done buying either of these stocks. Anyways, I'm going to keep this video short so I can start on my 3-day weekend. Take care, have a great day, and eat your vegetables.